Listen to Kovai Vani. Enjoy the podcast by our enthusiastic young residents. Kovai Care is the best place to retire.
வணக்கம்.
The following podcast is by Col Sridharan, founder Col Care India. Col Sridharan talks about abuse of elders as they age and possible ways of helping them cope. This podcast is part of a series, Elders They Matter, initiated by Ms. Alka Talwar.
Good afternoon, namaskar, namaste, vanakkam. I am Colonel Col Sridharan, an army veteran who spent 30 years in the Indian Army. I took a premature retirement in 1995, got into real estate business, and 2004 we started experimenting with this senior living communities, which today has become senior care communities. And we do have not only living but assisted care, dementia, and we also take care of special needs adults who are suffering from autism, Down syndrome, or cerebral palsy. And they live with their parents, and when the parents go away, we have a governance model which ensures that till their lifetime, they are taken care of and their estate is disposed of as per the will. So this is the subject which I have also aged. When I started this, I was only 46 years old, and now I'm 73 years young. I don't think aging is a big issue because all of us will age. It's how we take this aging process as. And if I take it as a number, somebody asks me my age, I say I'm 17. They say, how 17? I said, I deduct my correct actual age from 90, I become 17, and next year I'll be 16. Maybe I start reducing. And somebody asked me, I'm 92. Then I said, according to my arithmetic and calculation, you're bonus 2. You should have lived only up to 90. You're born up to 92. So take it that way and enjoy life, and don't consider aging as either a curse or a disease or something which you can prevent from. You can't be going and doing cosmetic surgery. You can't be doing any other thing to make yourself feel young. Yes, you had to feel young, then you will not age, or you have to feel young and make others think that you are not aged. There's a very small difference between the two. And I think if you can achieve it, I think life will be fantastic. Neither your children nor your wife or your spouse, anybody will be unhappy with you. And of course, happiness is a state of mind. To get the happiness from the wife or vice versa, it again depends upon each other's state of mind. So over a period of time, we have realized that yes, this is what causes anger, this is what causes anxiety, and this is what causes misunderstanding, or this is done intentionally to attract attention. So that is how we grow up together in the company of somebody else. Depending upon you're a man or a woman, or it can be same sex, doesn't matter. It's all same. That is all in your mind. So having said this, I think I've seen this aging process, not my own, but I always say I grow younger. But in 2004, it's just an idea which came. I said, why not we create something in which my wife and I will be comfortable than going to an old age home in India, which is all meant for destitute, and you find people are living on charity, and we have got used to some lifestyle in the army, and even otherwise, I said we can afford a little bit more. So therefore, why not we create a lifestyle which we can enjoy, and let the life be as enjoyable as possible. Why should it not be retire to begin life? This is another nonsense that we use the word retire. Retirement is voluntary. I retired at the age of 46. It doesn't mean that I'm 60 years. So I said, okay, we'll start something. And the only thing that struck me was a military cantonment. To be very honest with you, my first senior living project was based on a cantonment. Why a cantonment? We have security, we have an officer's mess, we get food to eat, and then we have somebody to come and clean up and dust our house, and there is a medical inspection room, and there's an ambulance, and above all, there is entertainment, which we can always celebrate together. So I said, what does the senior citizen need in life? Only these things which can be given to them to enjoy life and say, let us begin to retire or retire to begin life. So it was a very small project of 48 units. And I thought with all this, life will be as rosy as possible. So it caught the imagination of the people in India at that time, possibly because in our country, I don't know how about the foreign countries, that we always want to compete with a neighbor. If the neighbor's son has done IIT, I want my daughter to go to MIT. And like that, we exported them from this country. Or even let us say that India being such a big country, somebody is working and studied in Chennai, he goes and works in Dig Boy. So Dig Boy is in Assam, and he goes and works in an oil field there. And then what do? It is as good as being in Bangladesh than coming to nearer to my house. And also, how can you expect your children to come at your beck and call? Because after all, they have their lives, they have their families. So I slowly started this particular thing caught the imagination of the people that ऐसा भी हो सकता है, जिंदगी ऐसा भी हो सकता है, यानी कि yes, we can also live as a part of a community and yet have our freedom and independence. So from the 48, it went to 90, 90 went to 130, then it kept on increasing because the demand was there. And to be very honest, there is a social cost at the end of the day, like the book Social Value Investing. But take it from me, I am in the business of aging. Now, when I say, why are you calling it business, Colonel? Because this is not a charitable institution. Here you are paying for whatever services and care that you expect that my team is able to provide. And we provide to the best of our abilities with the qualities which are specified, and the same qualities are measured in terms of services and care. When I can do that, I think you will pay me some money. I tell my staff that they are not paying you because you are working for them. They're paying you to take care of your family. And you think that you are working for them because they are the elders in your family and they are supposed to be taken care of. In this nuclear world that we live in, where joint family system, everything has gone, it has just forgotten what is joint and what is family. I think if you can build this kind of a structured between my staff, their children, my residents, the management team, and we all live as one family, caring and sharing our, especially our sorrows and enjoying whatever we can. I think this is what anybody would like to look at. When I can give you all sorts of services from gate, which is security, to the grave, that is the last rites which is performed in our crematorium or wherever the burial ground. I think if that is taken care of, I think you shouldn't worry at all. My daughters are abroad. I don't expect them to come and stand next to me if I get a stroke. They will come maybe for 5 to 10 days because they have the husband, they have the child, and they'll go back to the routine. And my poor wife will have to take care of me. So that is what will happen in case, sorry for that interruption. So that is what we expect. And I think my children also will be very happy to know that yes, Papa and Mama will be taken care of, come what may. And if something happens today, technology has become so great that I'm talking to you sitting in Coimbatore and you are seeing me. I can do the same thing with my WhatsApp video. I can do with bottom or at FaceTime. And I can even, my patients can be seen. My funerals are also telecast through any of these things so that people watching sitting all over India or all over the world, that the proper final goodbye is given. And yes, I think at the end of the day, whether it is NRI or whether it is resident Indian, or whether it is resident Bangladesh or Pakistani, that is what you need. Your family, we created. We came alone, we joined up together, created our children. They have gone away because we sent them away. They didn't go. And then we are again alone and we will leave this world alone. But in between all this, I can take care of your needs, your requirements to the best of my abilities. I think that is what anybody should look for. This is a lifestyle. This is not old age home. Please understand that this is a beautiful lifestyle with group. I do have my special needs adults from 60 years, 48, 52, 37, 36. Some are autistic, some have got cerebral palsy, some have got Down syndrome. But within them, there is so much of group cohesion. My rest of my senior citizens are not setting standards for them, but these special adults are setting standards for them. They are so innocent and they have no expectation. Two great qualities that you and I we need to have, but we don't have. We always are looking at with others with suspicion, and we have great expectation in life. Charles Dickens be very happy with his book called Great Expectation. But that boy in Charles in that book, I think all he wanted was one more gruel, may I have, sir. But I think in our case, ye dil mange more, live together, be happy, and let your life be legislated by you, but your comforts and your care can be given by somebody who is passionate about it and whose team is able to deliver the same thing compassionately. I may have the passion. If my team doesn't have the compassion, the delivery end will be terrible. So that is what we are trying to do. This model is not available anywhere in the world because there you are segmented independent living, then you call as assisted living, then you call as memory care, and then you say continuous care and nursing care, etc., etc. In India, from the time you come till God says, declare your innings and come back to the pavilion, you have to be taken care of. If that can be done, I think NRIs or resident Indians or anybody, or the children, the families, the wife, the husband, everybody will be happy. I have nothing more to say except please think aging as not a disease, it is not a curse, it is a life that we have to enjoy up to the zenith till the last day. Thank you.
Thank you, Colonel, for the enlightening perspective on elder.
Thank you and stay tuned.